How does a country develop economically? Trust and justice. In my opinion, the first and most important condition for economic growth in a country is to have trust in that country and to apply justice very strictly. Because if this does not happen, their own citizens or investors from other countries to that country will not invest in that country because they may not believe that their assets and money will be protected safely and that some businesses will be done correctly and safely. Opportunity equality. Now there is equal opportunity. If there is equality of opportunity in a country, if every citizen, regardless of their race, religion, ranges, or financial situation, is given the opportunity to produce the product they want and receive investments from the country and abroad, then the country can develop economically. But remember, what we call equality is not what we see in this image. What matters is justice, not equality, just like in this picture. Industry and technology. The development of industry and technology is very important for a country. Let me give an example. If you produce a technology and start selling it to other countries, your country's economy will grow according to the quality and importance of the product. Do not forget the companies that can produce some technologies in the world now have more income than some countries. Industry and technology are vital for a country. Countries that want to grow their economy should take big steps in industry and economy. Private sector. First of all, let's start with what the private sector is. The private sector is the name given to the whole of the work done by private individuals and private individuals economically. Please do not confuse the private sector with the public sector. The private sector includes personal property. The public sector includes tools owned by the state. The increase in the private sector brings which is a comparative environment. A comparative private sector brings success and higher quality productions are obtained. This makes a great competition to the state economy. Political situation. The political situation of a country is also very important for its development. If you are going through a bad period politically with a country, that country can impose sanctions on you, and this will damage the country's economy and force the country to lower quality products. Therefore, the political situation of the country can also affect the economy. For this reason, countries want to keep their relation well with countries where they have an economically large export and import network. In general, neighboring countries and countries with a large economy do not want to contradict is order not to reduce the volume of trade. If this is not a very important situation, since countries such as America and China have a very large export network, having good relations with these countries is important for countries that have a slightly lower economic power and a low percentage of domestic products, which cannot produce basic products as much as they need. That is why politics is also very important in economics. Increasing export. When we were talking about technology and industry, we mentioned that the fact that a country produces products and sells them to other countries increases the value of that country currency and contributes economically to that country. In this way, export will increase. If export increase, that country's economy will develop. Keep in mind that for development in a country's economy, employment in the private sector needs to increase in export as well as develop. Exports have some different benefits for the country's economy. For example, it encourages industrialization and helps to ensure the balance of supply and demand. In addition, if exports increase in a country, it leads to an increase in foreign exchange reserves, as there will also be an inflow of money from foreign countries and it benefits the country's economy in a serious way. Increasing the number of qualified people with a quality education. I told you about education and industry and export. These are only the produced and technology produced by qualified people. A project created by a person with a quality education can bring billions of dollars to that country. This high quality project that can bring big money to the country only come from intelligent, minds who have received quality education. With the quality education in the country, you can train individuals. We are equipped for the country by giving a quality education to intelligent people by hiring, trained both from within the country and from abroad. This is very important for the country's economy in every sense. Education is very important for a country not only economically, but also in every sense. Every citizen in the country definitely needs to have at least basic education. Of course, since the subject of this video is economy, let's continue here. Population and workforce. Population and workforce are also very important in economic growth. If the population increases, more products can be produced, more equipped individuals can grow and be useful to the country. Workforce also means more workplaces. More workplaces mean more production. If this producing sector is well equipped, people will receive quality education. Then they will have greater contributions to the economy. Even so, it still produces faster products with more and less cost. For example, China attracts large companies to its country with less production cost than other countries and contributes to its economy, and is currently the second largest economy in the world. To summarize, the population and workforce make a great contribution to the economy as they provide faster and more production. I will add last. Many factors affect the economic growth of a state. I have added what I consider important in this video. In order for a state to grow economically, the state's infrastructures, such as banks or payment systems, must be good enough, and education is also critical to the growth of a state. There are, of course, other factors, such as population. These are very important for the economic growth of a state. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned for more videos about economy.